Hi, and welcome to Mindy's column, FEMA Disaster, Part 3. Well, we're back to talking about October 1st, 2013, and what is going to happen. And as always, I will point out that October 1st, 2013, most of the country has nothing to worry about. Because most of the country is going to be just fine. The disaster that is going to happen is only going to affect FEMA Region 3. And for those of you who haven't watched my previous videos and you're wondering what the frick is Region 3, well, Region 3, for those of you who don't know, applies to Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Vermont, and Delaware. If you're in those areas, you're screwed. Not really. So what is this big disaster that you need to be prepared for? Well, I've watched a ton of videos. I've YouTubed the crap out of it. I've Googled the crap out of it. And I can honestly tell you, I don't have a frickin' clue. Okay? I can give you the information that I do know. First of all, and most disturbing, is for some reason we are training Russian troops here in the United States. We are not only training Russian troops here in the United States in Colorado, we are training 386,000 Russian troops. We're teaching them English, and we're teaching them how to use U.S. weapons. Now, supposedly this problem is supposed to be only in FEMA Region 3. So, I can't understand why we need to train foreign troops on our soil to take care of the problem. Don't we have National Guard members in all the other states that will be unaffected that we could send to Region 3? Supposedly this problem is only supposed to be affecting Region 3. I mean, all of the data is on Region 3. Nowhere else in the U.S. is there supposed to be a problem. So either we're looking at the biggest frickin' cover-up that has ever existed in the entire history of YouTube, which this would be a big frickin' cover-up because, my God, usually everything leaks out on YouTube. I mean, this would be an impressive cover-up. I mean, my hat's off to the government if they've managed to pull that shit off, because that would be impressive. You know, it'd be a total screw job to the United States citizens, but man, I'd have to give them kudos on that. But I don't know why we've got 386,000 foreign troops in here. I don't know whether they're training for this stupid Region 3 nonsense, or more than likely they're training for something else, but who the hell knows what. Or maybe it's nothing. More than likely it's nothing. Maybe it is just us being paranoid, and it's probably some stupid foreign exchange program, and we're all just being paranoid jerks. Well, we're known for that. Anyway, getting back to this Region 3 crisis thing that may or may not be anything, and let's face it, if the foreign troop thing is nothing, then this FEMA crisis crap is probably nothing too. It's probably just somebody's deluded wet dream. But anyway, back to the FEMA disaster thing that probably won't happen anyway. What is the disaster? Well, most people think it's going to be in relation to this Ison comet. That's the thing, that's the biggest theory. It's going to be the Ison comet. Okay, the backup theory, or the next most popular theory behind that backup theory, is there's going to be a blackout, or something's going to knock out the power. So maybe there's going to be a big storm or something like that. I'm less likely to follow that theory because, one, you can't predict a blackout in a specific area, because there's no way to predict that Mother Nature is going to kick up a storm of that magnitude this far out. So I'm thinking that, yeah, it probably is going to be this comet, and somehow they figured out that the comet's going to interfere with the magnetic poles in that area, and it is going to be affected the worst, and they're preparing for the fact that you guys are going to have a power outage as a result of that, and so they're stocking in the food and the water and preparing to feed you guys for a significant amount of time until they can get, until your power comes back on. That's my best guess scenario. Okay, And let me tell you, there are some wild theories on this. My my favorite one, favorite video out there, and I got a good laugh over this one, was the video in which they stated that the comet is being escorted through space by 2 UFOs. Yeah, that was entertaining. I'm not saying that this couldn't happen. I am going to debunk the theory that UFOs would be escorting a comet through space to destroy the planet Earth. Yeah, I'm not thinking that that would be a good attack plan. And if UFOs were to escort a comet through space, I'm thinking probably they would be following it around for observation purposes, or, you know, to give aid if the darn thing hits something, okay? Another interesting video out there is there's some debate, I guess, on whether or not the comet is going to hit the sun. I guess there's some theory that it's going to hit the sun. Now, I don't know how a comet and a sun hitting each other impacts the sun at all. I don't even know whether that would impact the sun that much. I don't think it's going to hurt, it would particularly kill the sun. It'd probably do more damage to the comet. But these are some of the videos that are available if you would like to entertain yourself as I do. You'll get a good laugh. It's always a good way to shake off the stress of the day, because you'll definitely get a good laugh. There's a lot of absurdity out there. I definitely amuse myself greatly with some of these videos. Oh, and my favorite theory, and my favorite video, I might add, is the long-ending theory that, well, this was a great one. Always my favorite is the one where everything goes to shit on this planet. Most of the time it's our fault, but everything goes to shit on this planet, and super beings from another world come in and rescue us. Okay, I'm going to debunk that theory right now, okay? Now, I believe that there are more intelligent beings out there in space. I fully believe in UFOs. I fully believe in the visitors. I think they've been visiting our planet for years. I think they are they're highly intelligent. I think, they have much more advanced technology than we do. I think they've been observing us for years. I do not think for a second that if we do this frickin' planet in, that they are going to step forward and save any of our asses. Don't think it's going to happen. I do think that they would save the human race in the shape and form of rescuing our children. I think that they would save. I do think that they would save some of our children and create another human colony on a planet somewhere else that was hospitable to our kind, and that they would raise a human colony out there. But I do not think that a single adult off of this frickin' planet would make it into that colony. I believe that the children would be raised by another race, because I don't think they want one single adult off this frickin' planet infesting another planet with our crap. So, if you guys are planning on mecking up this planet and thinking that when things go to shit, that a higher race is going to come in here and rescue you, I can tell you right now, you're more deluded than any other individuals I've ever seen. So you can just get that idea right out of your head. Okay, and that's Minnie's column for today.